And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is gonna begin from the 40.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and that for the first time. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Second down give to Krosky-Merritt. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Kennedy Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Daniels throwing on third. That's caught for the first. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Offense to the line fast.
19 tight. 19 tight.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Daniels on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
60 Maverick. 60. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He has room past the 25. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get it. Offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Ready! Viking 18!
From the gun, a run for Merritt. And he'll pick up a little down the 12-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of
Ready!
3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on, set! Ready!
Daniels back to throw. Screen pass here for Merritt. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Merritt is across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Well, that right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. And gotta imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part.
What an effort to bring in that choke throw. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
Commanders 8, Rams nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Blake Corum now to return it. Things going well so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready!
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. They're cobbled together a yard there. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
A gain of 2. Brings up 7.
Here's Stafford. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
So 1st down from the 41.
Set! Get away!
Stafford now. Screen here for Williams. And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, Brock. So they're going to be looking to make up some ground here on 2nd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Set!
On 2nd down, a runner with Williams. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're to the end of one. 8-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Another run for Williams. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense in a hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On second down, it's Williams again. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
All right, boys, here we go.
Offense up to the line fast.
14 yards. That's another Rams first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the one. Offense in the hurry up here.
6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Williams, and he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Well, they got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Sean McVay had this call ready in advance, no doubt, Brock. They're going for two.
The Rams will line up.
Stafford's going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, and just like that, we're right back even at 8 apiece. What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, run everyone out there to go for two. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses are going to go for two from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hold them ready.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Get it. 70, ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure. Usually make plays just like that.
His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
We're going to run again here with Krosky-Merritt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around.
Ready, ready.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Running once again with Krosky-Merritt. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Go.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
70, hot.
It's Krosky Merritt on third. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Daniels escapes the pocket. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Rams take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looked, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw it and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards through the 9.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 8 yards.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Mike Sanra makes the play. And the Commanders watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Corum now on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2nd and 10. At the 30-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. And goes to the hurry up here.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Frankie Louvu on the stop. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
180.
Looking to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Warriors 70.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Working quickly here. On 1st down, here's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about, It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Working quickly here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
By the Rams.
Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Lady. Zebra. Scott.
Stafford from the gun. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Set.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready.
We'll air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
21 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
We've set it down from 37.
Set. Lady.
Sean McVay very aware of that play clock. He calls timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. We've set it down from 37. Stafford now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set. Go 20.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Up the gut they go with Williams. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's an unusual 8-all ball game as both sides get ready for the final quarter. Third and a lone yard coming up. Pointing for the marker with Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And the Commanders pick it up. Quick thinking and a great effort. Brock adds a bunch on that fumble return.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. And now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On the ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go. Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
16 yards.
Offense to the line fast.
Good for a Commanders first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders going for the win here.
Ready, set.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready, ready.
1st and goal, Krosky Merritt. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the 1st. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Now the penalty nearly gave him the 1st. They only need an inch or 2 now on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Daniels keeps it himself. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
Offense is hurrying, time running down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Right back to Williams on 1st down. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To throw. Fits it through the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. He'll look to throw it. Finds the in route, complete. No one's around him, he's got space. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime.
Jake Moody to kick off.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Whittington now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
First throw of overtime. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Ready. Lady. Monday.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That one hits for 30. And the Rams have the first down.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch it vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 60.
From the red zone on 1st. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set. Get a lady.
It's Stafford once more. Makes the catch. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams pull in front. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Here's Evans set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Oh, he put it in the spin cycle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now it's his turn in overtime. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Defense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
Ready?
Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw it. Finds the rookie from Virginia Tech. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Now to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
That's good for a Washington 1st down.
Daniels now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Go.
Now Daniels to throw. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Let go.
To throw, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Ready?
Here he is to throw. It's caught by McLaurin. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain
Final
of 20.
timeout taken by the Commanders.
That's another
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard
To
line.
throw again, it's Daniels. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Roger
Hey, good game, bro. Good game.
And the
I don't know who the hell he was
Rams
throwing
take over
to.
as This gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.